With the temperatures that were going just above and below freezing over the past few weeks, your safety on the ice is constantly changing.
The lacrosse dive unit is called to 1 or 2 rescues every year, and tonight they were out practicing those life-saving skills. News 8's Kyle Dimpke put on a wetsuit and took part in that training. He joins us now with the story.
Well, tonight the lacrosse area dive unit brought team members out to practice the basic ice rescue training methods. The dive unit, like Mike said, is called out once or twice a year, and the team needs to be prepared for it all, which is what makes training like this so important.
No, I'm doing okay right now.
How many people are out here?
You know, just me.
How long have you been in the water?
Just me, 5 to 10 minutes.
Jeff Jensky has been a part of the lacrosse area dive unit for about 2 years.
I would say it's nerve-wracking but exciting.
He says he decided to be a part of this team for one reason.
I know I'm making a difference in someone's life, whether it's a rescue or potentially bringing someone back to a loved one.
Jeff and I worked together during the training on 2 things.
We were working on self-rescues for us and rescuing someone out on the water.
The dive unit has 4 methods of rescuing someone. The first one is reach.
If at all possible you want to reach something, a reach pole, a pike pole, a long stick.
The second method is throw.
Throw a rope, throw jumper cables, or extension cords, something to the person in the water if we're close enough.
Next is row.
We will use an inflatable boat, a small fishing boat, an airboat, some type of boat to get out and rescue the victim.
And the final and most dangerous rescue is go.
That's where the person puts on our suit, is tethered back to shore with a rope, and they actually enter the water and enter the ice, the dangerous area, to try to get that victim out safely.
Training officer Kevin Kapoff says it's important to train for all of these types of rescues at all times of the day to make sure his team is prepared for anything.
Huge difference at night. Everything, especially in the wintertime, things are going to freeze up, and at night everything multiplies like by 2 or 3 times. It makes it more difficult.
And now we were in specialized suits tonight, but the training officer says if someone were to fall through the ice in plain clothes, we would only have about 10 minutes before your muscles are just too stiff to move. He says after about an hour you will pass out and potentially drown, and that's why he recommends never being alone on the ice. And when you are out there, hopefully in a group, you should always have a tool like an ice pick to pull yourself out of the water.
All right, thanks a lot, Kyle. Even with those suits, it looked mighty chilly out there. The Wisconsin DNR recommends at least 4 inches of solid, clear ice before anyone walks on it. The best way to check is to actually drill a hole and measure it before walking out too far.